Hello, artists! Today's art lesson is Lorna Simpson Crystal Collage. A lesson in line, value, and form. This art lesson is based on the iconic earth and sky collages of American artist Lorna Simpson. Today, you will learn about artist Lorna Simpson so that you can create a collage based on artwork from her Earth and Sky series. Today, you will learn about line so that you can use angled lines to draw crystals. Today, you will learn about value so that you can use the lightness and darkness of a color to give your crystals the illusion of form.
Lorna Simpson is a photographer and multimedia artist from New York City. Her art has been shown all over the world. Lorna Simpson was the first African American woman to have a solo exhibit at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City in 1990. Lorna Simpson is best known for her collages that celebrate hair. In 2020, she created the Essence magazine cover featuring Rihanna. Her Earth and Sky collage series features vintage images of women from issues of Jet and Ebony magazine. Lorna Simpson's artwork often explores the idea of identity. In this particular series, she explores African American hair, which has been a source of beauty and pride, but also historically a source of discrimination. Simpson replaces the hair with brilliant swashes of trailing colors and geometric crystal formations, transforming the original images into something new entirely. Inspired by Lorna Simpson's Earth and Sky series, we will create crystal collages today. Let's get started. You will need paper, a pencil, a Sharpie, scissors, glue, crayons, or colored pencils. You will also need a picture of someone's face. You can use a magazine, newspaper, or catalog. Preparing the image. Start by finding a picture of somebody's face. This picture should not be as big as your paper. It should only be about half the size of your paper. Cut out the picture of the face that you want to use. If your image is more than a face, you need to trim it down so that you're just showing the head, the neck, and maybe the top of the shoulders. Cut around the person's hairline, removing their hair completely. It will look silly at first, but the final product will be better with all the hair removed. The focal point in this image will be the crystal-like hair, so you want to make sure you get rid of as much of the body as you can. Place the image near the bottom of a 9x12 piece of paper. Glue your picture to the bottom of the paper.
I'm rubbing the back of the paper to help the image stick better.
You want to save room. Make sure you have a lot of space to draw the hair. Drawing the crystals. Get a pencil.
You're going to fill the top of the head with a variety of crystal shapes and geodes. I start this drawing by drawing a few geodes on top of the head. There's a how to draw a geode guide in the classroom. A geode is a hollowed rock filled with an inside layer of sparkling crystals. On the outside, geodes appear nondescript and are easily overlooked. However, cracking open a geode will display an array of colorful crystals. Have fun selecting the colors of your geode. Now, I'm using a circle template. I'm drawing a few diamond shapes. Diamonds are the most popular gemstones. I'm drawing geometric shapes inside of the diamonds. These shapes show how the light is traveling, and it's the reflection of light that makes diamonds sparkle.
I'm filling in the whole head with these crystal shapes. Crystals come in a variety of sizes and shapes. Get creative with your crystals.
There is a crystal and geo idea sheet in the classroom. Draw a variety of different crystals and geodes. Using a circle template, I'm drawing a few more diamond shapes. Get your Sharpies. I'm using an ultra fine point Sharpie and a fine point Sharpie. I will use a variety of thick and thin lines to outline my pencil lines. Now you can really see the drawing of the geodes and crystals. When you draw close to the hairline, make sure to outline the space between the hairline and the crystals with a black marker to help the two sections blend into each other better. Take your time with the outlining, and your results will be neater. Doesn't the merging of a person's head with drawings of gemstones and minerals become earthy, precious, and elemental all at once? The subject's identity becomes mutable and expansive, open to innumerable possibilities. Now I'm taking my eraser and I'm erasing the pencil lines that are underneath the Sharpie lines. And with my fine point Sharpie, I'm going back over some of the thinner lines to give the drawing a little bit more dimension. And here I'm using pen and ink techniques, and I'm drawing a little bit of stippling to add a little bit of shading underneath the coloring. When you make small marks closer together, you have a darker value, and further apart, lighter value. This is helping to add dimension to the drawing.
Finishing the crystals, you will need your crayons or colored pencils. Before we begin the coloring process, let's talk about value. Value is the lightness or darkness of a color.
I'm going to demonstrate.
Now, to make my darkest value, I'm pressing very hard. To make a medium value, I'm not pressing as hard. And to make my lightest value, I'm pressing very softly. In order to make our crystals look like they are 3D, like they have form, you need to color your crystals with value changes.
I will start by coloring my geodes, and I'm using analogous color combinations. For the first one, I'm using a blue-green combination, and I'm blending the blues and the greens, and the rock is in neutral colors. And now I'm using analogous red-violet combinations and coloring in the rock with a combination of gray and brown and a little bit of blue. And my last geode is a blue-green color combination, blending the blues and the greens, and then again coloring in the rock. Now I will color in a crystal formation using value.
On the left side, press very hard to create a dark value. Now I'm coloring in the middle sections of the crystal, and I'm using the same color, I'm just not pressing as hard to get a medium value. Left side of the crystal with my darkest value, and then I'm moving into the middle section of crystal with my medium value, right side of the crystal with my lightest value. These value changes are making the crystals look 3D. You can choose to make each crystal a different color. The choice is yours.
In the online classroom, a crystal practice color guide is available.
I can't wait to see what colors you're using on your crystals.
I'm shading this gem with a variety of different blues. Look at the way this diamond catches the light.
This art lesson was inspired by contemporary artist Lorna Simpson. Crystal collage, line, value, and form.
I had so much fun creating crystal collages with you today. I can't wait to see the crystal collages that you created.